Hey, what's up my YouTube friends? You are at the We All Juggle Knives channel. In this video I am going to give you rapid overviews of mostly budget-friendly and very useful, easy-to-carry items. We've got 3 different models of Victorinox Alox. Got a bunch of pocket knives. This is a Case Crossroads. And these 3 are real steel. Mini multi-tools and a bit kit from Nextool. These 4 knives are all OTFs and got some handy utility cutters, a pry tool. Okay, so let's get right into it. So here we have 3 Alox models that I just added to my Victorinox Alox collection. Now the Alox, it refers to the machined anodized aluminum scales on these knives, which make them slimmer than normal Victorinox knives, although they do lack the scale tools that the other ones have. I love that it's kind of like a frag texture pattern. This is a 2-layer. The red one, you got the crest. This is a 1-layer. So here are the tool sets. What has happened here? Well, Victorinox has gone crazy giving you different scissor options. Yeah, so this one has that new package opener, which will definitely shred through most packaging. I got it in that color just because so many of my Alox are the red. I wanted to be able to differentiate it very easily. This one is super handy. It's got an opener with a Phillips and the scissors. And this, just a single layer. Just scissors. So that smallest one, they're calling it the Companion Slim 5 Function. $35. The one with only scissors, they're calling the Companion X. $25. And this 2-layer, they're calling the Companion Slim 6 Functions. $45. Next up, we have 4 items from Nextool. This is their W2 wrench. You got the Micro Sailor scissors, the mini flagship known as the F12, and their compact bit kit. And here is just a quick shot of all the tool sets opened up, right? So Nextool has continued its tradition of basically going crazy giving you small useful gadgets, right? This stuff, you know, keychain tools are never ever meant to replace like a full-sized, single function tool. Nobody's suggesting that. But these are just darn useful day to day. Now these bits will fit numerous different Nextool models. These are flattened bits, but not only will they fit Nextool, they will also fit Leathermans that use flattened bits, right? This is one of my beloved Leathermans, and this is the bit that it came with. And as you'll see, this is magnetic too, right? That's magnetic, keeps them more orderly. So you see that? Yeah, so that is awesome, right? There's a lot of bit kits out there, but I like this. I like this setup. They've thought of how you're going to carry it. So this mini Sailor scissors, you've got the main tool, the scissors, which are kind of like a Leatherman Micra, and then you've got tweezers, you've got a bottle opener, some screwdrivers, that little poker thing, and this thing is also amazingly slim, and you've got that key ring. Yeah, real talk, I mean, this thing would be super useful. It's very refined, like, look how slim it is. Attractive colors there. Those are the tweezers, and yeah, I mean, it's a simple idea, but they executed it perfectly. Now this Nextool mini flagship, I consider this one of the best in this whole keychain multi-tool category, bar none. You've got the mini pliers, the scissors, you've got screwdrivers, you've got an opener, you have a file, you have a blade. Now, if you're one of those people that bought the older model, which had a problem with the scissors handle, this has fixed that problem. On the previous model, Some people reported a problem with that tab right there, where it would break off. Well, they've fixed that problem. They've made some subtle changes to it, but that does not happen anymore. All right? And that actually, I was one of those people, and people told them about it, and they fixed it. I believe they changed the steel, and they added more of a cutout there, and also the heat treatment on the steel is different. Right? It's not overly hardened, so it won't snap anymore. It's flexible as it should be, right? So I'm very glad that they refined this, because the tool set is freaking awesome. The only thing I want is for the newer model to come out in the other colors. This right now, this is an ideal mini multi-tool in my mind. Now this is a mini wrench multi-tool they're calling the W2. It comes in this, and it also comes with a bit kit in the back. Right, so you got a wrench right there, right? And this folds out. Right, so pliers, wire cutters, wrench, all right, and some other fold-out tools. All right, so that's handy. All right, that is handy. Now that bit kit with the adapter will fit over that. The wrench tool is 33. The mini flagship is 35 right now. Micro sailor scissors, 18. And the bit kit is 15. So here are 4 items from, well, these 2 are from Victorinox, and these 2 are Coolpard EDC. Now this item right here, well, it's got the X-Acto knife style blade, right? Nice. And it retracts like so. It's also got a carabiner, bottle opener. It's got ruler markings, pocket clip, and a pry. All right, but mainly it's a utility knife pry bar. All right, there's a lot of these floating around, like Gerber has some, but this one is made, it's particularly well done, right? They've made it slim, attractive. It's available in like 3 different color schemes. But yeah, a pry tool with that precision blade, nice. And it comes with extra blades as well. Now this Coolpard utility knife is pretty cool. You know, basically it's one of these that just takes that standard utility knife blade, but it's particularly well done and the price was good. It comes in these this festive color scheme, right? But it's available in a lot of other different handle scales as well. And it's got, well, it's a piston style lock. You can pull that down and swing it open, or you can also flick it open. Now as for this Victorinox mini multi-tool, reminds me strongly of the old Gerber dime, right? It's got an opener, it's got screwdrivers, scissors, mini pliers, a blade, a package opener. And this Coolpard mini multi-tool, you've got some screwdrivers, you've got a blade, you've got a package opener, you've got that thing, bottle opener. Oh, those are tweezers, by the way. And then it unfolds into scissors. All right, so that's a useful little tool. The utility pry, that is 15 from Victorinox. The Victorinox take on the dime, that is also 15. The flip out utility knife, 17. And the mini scissors multi-tools, the blue one, 11-in-1 mini, that is 14. Okay, here we have numerous pocket knives. We've got 3 from Real Steel, right? Real Steel. These 2 are their Iris model, and then this is one of their Barlows. We also have Case in the house, Case knives. That knife from Case is S35VN. And then you got this thing, which, you know, it's just a little cutter. Real steel iris knives going for $38. The Barlow going for $30. The Case Crossroads, $76. And the mini cutters, those are between $3 to $10, depending on like which colors you want. Now this Real Steel Iris series, look how slim, right? Easy to carry. Now, these are both flippers, right? Index flippers. However, they do have ones that have front flippers. I prefer the index flippers. I find them easier to use, but the front flipper is even less obtrusive. There's nothing sticking out except a tiny little nub on the that would be on the top there. And this one here is the natural G10. All right, and then you've got the Barlows, which are even less expensive, but those are locking. This is a slip joint. Right, this is a slip joint, but look how slim that is. Yeah, it reminds me of my cat Mercator knife. Now the steel on these is Sandvik steel. Right, it is Sandvik steel on all of these. You read that? It says 12C27, so that is a Swedish Sandvik stainless steel. Now I have some bad news about this case. The good news is that you're getting like S35VN for a pretty good price, but the bevel on this, the edge bevel, I don't know what's up, but it was really uneven. I don't even know if I can capture that on camera, but trust me, the edge bevel, Case must have outsourced edging these, right? Because I've never had a Case knife with such an ununiform bevel, right? When this arrived, I checked the other reviews more closely, and I was not the only one. I found 5 or 6 on Amazon that reported the same thing. Okay, so this is an awesome price for S35VN, but do not get it unless you're willing to kind of like fix the edge yourself. Now, these little cutter knives, these are just kind of fun things, but the blade shape actually makes it work really well for just the opening your old bubble mailer or packages. Those 3 all came in this. This was $9, so literally $3. Yeah, definitely worth it. Here we have some out the front automatic knives, right? And by, automatic out the front, I mean, yeah, the anodizing on this, really nice. It's actually darker than it appears in the video, but yeah, so you need an extra long scalpel. Now, an important benefit to understand about these type of like auto scalpels essentially is that you can remove the blade. Basically, do it through the viewfinder. There's like a tab, right? There's like a tab. You pull the tab up and then pull the blade up, right? So there's the tab, right? And then you can pull the blade off. So this went from an automatic knife, which could be restricted where you live, to now there's no blade at all, right? This cannot cut anything. I'm guessing that's why they sell them on Amazon, because I'm not a lawyer, but it's hard to say it's a knife if there's no blade, like literally no point and no blade, right? Until you put this on, right? And again, you slide that on until the tab clicks in. That's how to do that. Bam. Now, this color, I just thought that was kind of amusing, but they actually sell the same thing in many different colors. If you need yours to be some sort of tactical black commando scalpel, I'm sure they have that for you. All right, let's look at the brands and the prices on these. iLeaf, that's the blue one, $24. Farrago, that's that festive looking one, $28. The Seller Corson, $22 for the purple one. And for this big red one, the brand was XXOK, $28. These usually come with some spare blades, so those are just spare blades that came with them. It has a strong action. And the handle is big enough that you can use this to defend yourself even without the blade, right? You can strike, oh, I'll strike my light. You can strike, right? You can strike with this. This eye leaf, little keychain size one. Yeah, so these, they have a lot of coolness factor, a lot of fidget factor, right? Except for this one, this big one, you could actually use this for certain social distancing applications. Well, all right, wow. I hope I gave you some interesting options. Got some nice pocket knives, got the coolness fidget factor over there. You need some mini multi-tools. Victorinox went crazy giving you different types of scissors, right? We got everything for you. And I could have broken this up into 10, 12 different videos, right, and gotten way more views. But I don't care about that. I'm just trying to help you out, right? So, yeah, this is what I've been accumulating as far as small and pocketable EDC type gear over the last few months. Now, if you like to see sharp pointed things like this in your feed, be sure to subscribe to me. About 80% of my reviews are actually budget friendly. And that's pretty much what I've based my channel on. That I'm always looking for deals for you all. All right, so hope you enjoyed this video. I'm out.